All right, music fans, welcome back. It's Dave here, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you right there, and just like me right here. Some speculation going on about Steve Perry. It's very coincidental that I've been talking about him lately again. No, it's just a coincidence, folks. Hadn't really done much on Steve Perry. Then all of a sudden, people are sending me messages telling me, hey, did you hear Steve Perry has a major announcement coming on March 15th? Funny, I looked at Facebook and then somebody sent me the Twitter stuff since I'm not over on Twitter anymore, and I really couldn't see anything pinned, or if there was a post, then it must have slid down the page and I didn't go far enough to see it. Okay, major announcement, and so I do a lot of speculation, and here goes. If I were to guess, my first guess would be more music. Johnny Five, the guy who wrote or co-wrote Sunshine's Gray with Steve, said there was a lot more music that they had worked on together. Quite honestly, if it's of that caliber, of the Sunshine's Gray caliber, I think there would be a lot of fans who were maybe a little put off by the slower, ballad-oriented, sort of Debbie Downer nature of most of Trace's. If Sunshine's Gray is that bar of music that he and Johnny Five wrote together, I think there'd be a lot of folks psyched to hear that stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh, well, the other thing, obviously, would be a tour. Steve Perry finally going on tour. I think the tour would be the bigger news, but I think the music is more likely. I just don't see Steve Perry embarking on a tour. Of course, I've been wrong before about stuff, and I've just been told that he's really not up for it. Physically, he just doesn't want to do it. I think he would have done it years ago. Remember, way back during the VH1 stuff, where one of the last scenes that they film, Steve Perry is looking at the camera and saying how, he thinks about touring all the time. And that was during the period where he had, gotten kind of toasty, as he likes to say. Maybe it was post-toasty. Sorry. And there was a little lull between, the hot stuff and then the re-entry and the heat shields and all that stuff he talks about. But, at that point, he toyed with the audience and said, hey, I'm thinking about touring. And that, of course, keeps the hope alive that Steve is going to come back and sing. And I think more people would be, I guess, up for Steve Perry on tour than they would be for new Steve Perry music, because we just had a bunch of Steve Perry new music. So, but this is interesting because the way he did the promotional blitz, I thought that he was starting to burn himself and everybody else out, because it was day after day after day for 3-4 weeks, and then it just stopped. Now, he may be doing this with the music, saying, okay, I gave you guys a little respite, but here I'm going to hit you again. Look, it may not be the greatest marketing if it's more music, but Perry fans, they'll take it. They'll take it. They won't look a gift horse in the mouth. They will take it, and they will enjoy it. So that's my video on this. I've kind of resisted this because, I didn't see anything on either Facebook or Twitter that would be indicative of a definite announcement and what it would pertain to. But we can all just speculate that Steve Perry is up to his old self again, and we'll see what's going to happen. All right, done. Be back soon.